Hey guys, welcome to Prince of Peace Tarot. I'm Justin, and today I'll be doing a reading for those of you with Sagittarius placements in your chart. So if you have Sagittarius anywhere within your chart, this reading could resonate with you. And if it does, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. That way you'll be updated anytime that I put out a reading. Okay guys, so before I jump into your spread, let's say a prayer. Infinite Creator, Olodumare, to my higher self, my Ori, Eshu, Obatala, to the Egun Marine Laye, Holy Spirit, Spirit Guides, to my benevolent ancestors, known and unknown, Florine Williams, Norman Williams, Exius Willie, thank you for allowing me to source the most accurate reading for those with Sagittarius placements in their... All right, guys, this is your Starseed reading, and it's a 3-card spread. I am using the Work Your Light Oracle deck, okay? We got 3 cards in the spread, including the cards at the top and bottom of the deck. And we will start with Deep Replenishment, okay? Deep Replenishment says retreat, rest, and be held, okay? Retreat, rest, be held. It says the most selfless thing you can do is to fill up your own inner well. When you are running around half filled, we subconsciously look to things and people around us to give us the nourishment and nurturing that we so deeply crave. Nothing can grow in a barren land. You are no good to anyone if you're running on empty. The feminine is bountiful, fertile, and rich. Tend to your own well and watch as the amount you have to give multiplies, okay? If your inner well isn't full, you will find yourself craving things from the outside world to fill it. This is our body's instinctive way of reaching for the grounding and nurturing that we are not allowing ourselves. What nourishes you? What refuels your body? What is nectar for your soul? What brings you back to life? What is your secret medicine? What makes you feel abundant and fertile? Overspilling with life. It says it may be gardening, arranging flowers, getting a massage, using luxurious essential oils, snuggling up on the couch, hiking, sipping a good cup of coffee at your favorite cafe, attending a women's circle, reading around sacred sites. Yeah, reading around sacred sites, that's what it says. I don't know, some people like to do that, I guess. Spontaneous bike rides, I like to do that. Walking along the beach or yin yoga. What nourishes you is your medicine. When you give yourself the medicine that you need to be nourished, you nourish all those around you, for there is more than enough to go around, okay? It says, do something that deeply replenishes you today. So, you guys have been running on empty, okay? Pushing yourself a little too hard. Tending to everybody else's needs but your own. Well, you better stop doing that because your well is empty. Okay, so it's time to refuel. And, excuse me, guys, the best way to do that is to do what you like. Go ahead and do what you like to do. If it's hiking, if it's coffee, if it's a women's circle, definitely something around getting around other people, because your card at the bottom of the deck is soul family, right? Okay, so, but I know we're all in different places, and we got, coronavirus variants, and we have people we can't stand no more. So if I can't get involved with a group, do exactly what you find to be nourishing for you, whatever that is, okay? However you can. Now, your second card is transformation. And it's funny, guys, before I even get to the second card, this just reminds me of everything I was talking about yesterday, about like getting upset about not getting what I wanted, wanting to do something that was ego-based. You could feel like this. So if you find yourself acting out, because it says, if you can't feel it, you'll look to the world to feel it. That's what I was going to do yesterday. I won't repeat what I said, but y'all know if you go to yesterday's video, y'all know what kind of mood I said I was in. I was in that mood because I was highly upset, really upset. And I was looking for that day to get what I wanted, to refuel me, to replenish me, right? So if you have these kinds of disappointments, and it may not even be something like that, like, oh, something I really want didn't happen. It could be like literally I have been running around, putting my energy every which way, like, working on the clock, being off the clock, I'm working all day, working from home, or I come home from work and I'm still working and the kids need help, or I gotta cook dinner. Shit, because half the time, you know, it's a lot of people that buy groceries and end up still ordering food from out because it's like, I don't have the energy. I don't have the energy to even make a meal. So if it's like that for you, you gotta shut some things down. Shut it down and just come back to yourself. What you like, what you enjoy. Hey, maybe if you don't have time to cook, order from your favorite restaurant, okay? And then watch a good movie. Do something for yourself, okay? So your next card is transformation. Transformation. Okay, let me get this for you. I have it down. It's 106. Give me one sec, guys. Transformation. Things are changing at a cellular level. Deep healing, okay? Things are changing at a cellular level. You are not who you were a year ago or who you will soon be. Woof. Guys, I swear to God, this thing about cycles ending, new cycle not yet beginning, keeps coming out. Totally different deck. I've picked this energy up more than once for you guys, different kind of cards, but it's here. So this is what this is right here, right? Okay, so it says, I'll read it again. Things are changing at a cellular level. You are not who you were a year ago or who you will soon be. Sorry, give me one sec, guys. You're not who you will soon be, okay? You are in between, emerging, half risen, half falling. Keep doing the work. You are transforming. You will look back at this time with awe. So much is happening in your inner world and within your cells. It's time to release old ways of being that have kept you in a flight or fight freeze mode. It says to choose a new way of being where trauma is not the driving force, okay? It says our childhood patterns are rising up to be healed. Especially because remember I was telling you guys about that Mars and Pisces and Mars and Scorpio energy. Mars and Pisces was the patterns I was saying. That's the patterns that are coming back up. Whether this be from childhood or young adulthood or whatever part in your life where you kept doing something. It says, as you allow yourself to observe them and feel them without attachment, they loosen their grip and fall away. You are being called to find new ways to self-soothe. Saturn and the Black Madonna and the African goddess Oshun influence this card. And it's funny about Saturn, you know, I've had conversations with you guys about like Saturn returns and, you know, Saturn is that the taskmaster. Saturn is, did you learn the lesson? Have you learned? I won't let you move on. It's restricting. It's limiting. Won't let you move on until I know you've learned. So you could be feeling that kind of energy. Don't resist. Don't let Saturn hold you longer than what you want, you know? Okay? So it says, like I said before, Saturn and the Black Madonna and the African goddess Oshun influence this card. Saturn represents destruction and transformation. The Black Madonna represents the underground and all that has been cast aside. And Oshun represents the tender love of the original mother. A re-threading is happening, healing at the deepest of levels. While you are in this phase, don't put yourself under pressure to perform. You may need to review your relationship with your body, perhaps even shifting your diet or exercise regimen. And for real, because exercise is coming out a lot yesterday in yesterday's reading as well, or getting energetic healing support. You may also need to consider some kind of emotional support as issues from your childhood may come up to be healed. You are deeply loved, okay? So it says, hold this card on your heart and say, I allow myself to receive the deepest healing and transformation for change to happen at a cellular level. All right, guys? Your third card in the spread is Pillar of Light. Pillar of Light. This is you rising, you're transforming, and you're rising, okay? It says things are changing. Oh, sorry. Didn't flip the page. I was about to reread. Okay, guys, give me one sec. We have Pillar of Light. Okay, your vibration is rising. You are the oracle. Your vibration is rising. You are the oracle. You are heaven and earth in perfect expression, a conduit for the light of the heavens to the earth. You are the rainbow bridge. You are the rainbow bridge, okay? You, heaven and earth, different realms. I keep telling you, that's another reason why Hangman comes out a lot in your tarot spreads, okay? It says, take time to meditate. Imagine yourself as a pillar of light connecting to the light of the heavens above with the earth. As the light shines through each of your chakras, you activate the rainbow bridge that many ancient scriptures speak about, raising your vibration and the vibration of the planet, linking the higher realms of the cosmos, guides, angels, and spirit with the ancient wisdom keepers and beings of planet Earth. They dance together through you. They sing together through you. Without your body, voice, and creation, neither can be expressed. For too long, we've been taught that God is outside of us, giving away our power to angels and spirit guides. But without you, they do not have a voice. You are the oracle. Do not look for guidance outside, for you hold all the wisdom of the entire universe in the portal of your heart, in every cell of your body. But, it says, do not see the angels and guides as above you, for without you, they have no way of communicating. You are the oracle. You are the rainbow bridge. You are the pillar of light. Hold this card on your heart and say, I allow the light of the heavens and the light of the earth to flow through me now. I activate the codes of remembering within my cells and chakras. I activate my system as a rainbow bridge between heaven and earth. Wow. Okay, guys? So, and this is another reason why this transformation is happening. And it's taking its time. It's definitely taking its time because we're still dealing with old behavioral patterns. We're still shedding certain limiting beliefs and trauma or pain or just experiences that we kind of keep replaying. You're slowly getting into this for some of you. And the thing is, you may think there's so much more. You may think, oh, I've reached a certain level. I'm there. You're not there. You know, for some people, it's like there's so much more to come. There's so much more for you to see, more for you to know. They have to do this bit by bit. And you have, oh my God, I was looking at something today on the news when they were talking about addiction, and this doctor was talking about like however many neurons there are. It's like more than the stars. Really, your inside is like the galaxies. You know, you have, as many uncountable stars and different connections and neurons, like just as we can't count the planets and the galaxies out there. The same thing is going on the inside of your body. Your brain is just as almost unknown. Yeah, I mean, we only know what we know. There's so much more to know because of the millions and trillions of connections on the inside. It's just as unknown as the cosmos. It's just that mirror. You're a mirror of the cosmos, so you're just as complex. There's always something new for you to discover and untap, but that's what's happening now. But let it take its time. But when you feel like you know it, when you see it in dreams, and just whatever comes up for you, believe it. Believe it. And remember, you can always tap into it again. It doesn't have to be a one time I tapped into that feeling and I never had it again, because that sometimes, I know for me, could either be disheartening or make you believe in yourself less. Like, I had that experience, but I haven't had it in a while. And when you don't have a spiritual experience in a while, you get caught back in 3D. And then you just become like, well, I'm just a part of the rest of this, like everybody else. And it's not even about you feeling separate from everybody. It's that you just want a different experience. You want something different from the consciousness level that's probably going on. But there's this need. Earlier, the cards are talking about meditation. So if you want to tap in more often, you have to find something that grounds you. Your form of meditation, whether that's sitting in silence, praying out aloud, exercise, whatever gets you tapped back into a higher level or a different state, wave, find that for yourself, okay? Because here it is. It says align your life, all right? Right at the top, align your life. All right, okay, it says what is not aligned or needs to change. All right, let's get that for you. Give me one sec. Align your life. What is not aligned or needs to change? What in your life is no longer in alignment with who you truly are? We are cyclic beings, okay? In a constant state of changing, of evolution, of growth, which transformation, okay? Right? So change is one of the only certainties of life. When you resist, Your cyclic nature, you resist life and feel stuck. Many of us have learned to be who the world wants us to be, but there comes a time when it is harder to hold on to this facade than it is to embrace who we truly are. Wow. It's harder to hold on to the facade than it is to embrace. Man, you might as well embrace it, because the facade will fall down and you're really gonna feel like you don't have nothing. So it says to surrender to how we have changed and align life to that way of being. What though? Excuse me. It says to surrender to how we have changed and align to the way of being. If you pull this card, you are being called to let go of who you once were, or the things that you once defined yourself by, the job, the relationship, and the mask you wore, and to embrace who you truly are now, to courageously step into the person that you came here to be in full authenticity, to embrace your weirdness and your uniqueness. Perhaps you have outgrown some relationships or circumstances, and it's time to reassess and bring all the parts of your life into alignment so that they are congruent with who you truly are today. All right? It says, what in your life is not aligned or needs to change? All right, guys? So it's time for you to really be yourself. Some of these friends or people or family members who you used to kick it with, hang with, they got to go. They got to go. And you know it. You know it. You can feel like, I've outgrown this. I've outgrown these conversations. I can't fake another smile or another laugh. Sorry, like I'm just not there anymore. And that's okay. That's okay, because everything is meant to change. Can't hold on to these things no more. All right? Soul family. See, we're breaking away from what's fake to us and moving on to what's real. Soul family. All right, your last card. Give me one sec. Soul family. Call in your tribe. You don't have to do it alone. It's time to call in your soul family and support team. People who get you at a soul level. People who are the same kind of weird as you. And it's funny, this came out twice. So I don't know if somebody's called you weird or said you're too different, you feel like an outcast or whatever, but this is your reading and you're transforming into a higher version of yourself, okay? So your weird is good. Your weird is a good weird, all right? So it says people who are the same kind of weird as you, people who are your chosen family. They are coming and they are looking for you. If you haven't found them yet, this is the sign that they are close by. But in order for them to find you and recognize you, when they do, it's important that you stop dimming your, I was about to say, praise the Lord, for real, because that's what this is saying. You know, let go of this old way of being so the people who you really need to be with can actually see you. You pretending to be somebody you're not, you're actually missing out on the people who can make you feel most fulfilled, you know, most seen and truly recognized, right? So it says, sorry guys, but in order for them to find you and recognize you when they do, it's important that you stop dimming your light and truly let yourself be seen. If you have already found them, then you are being called to let them support you and perhaps also assemble a wider support team. Your support team can consist of all types of people, such as a therapist, a coach, a mentor, or healer. Tune in to what kind of support you need now. Call in your support team now. And that could be through prayer, through meditation, but you just tell God, hey, I am ready for my true family, my soul family. But at the same time, if you're praying to meet the people who understand you, you got to stop pretending like you aren't special or not into the things that you deem weird or that other people deem weird. Like, people have to know you're into the same stuff they're into. So if you're pretending or hiding or don't want somebody to see you reading a certain book, or you won't go to the magic bookstore or wherever, an occult bookstore, or I know I can't do that kind of stuff, or I'm afraid with my family, you're never going to meet anybody. You're not going to meet anybody running around being scared, you know, or concerned about what people think. People don't even know what they think about themselves. Why let them put that kind of pressure on you? All right? Just worry about yourself. Don't worry about what other people think about you. Because when you do that, you find the right type of people to commune with. Okay? Your people. All right, that is the reading that I have for you. If it resonates, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. That way you'll be updated anytime that I put out a reading. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, the link to book is in the description box below. Guys, the current Patreon playlist is in the description box below. Thank you for everybody who jumped on the Patreon last night for our, I guess we did like little quick reads for, well, I did it for everybody, but you know what I mean. Thanks for showing up. I already said the current Patreon playlist is in the description box below. Guys, don't forget to check out my new channels, Prince and the Peach and Prince of Peace Tarot Cast. Both the links are in the description box below. And that's it. That's what I have for you. I will be doing another set of readings for my patrons again. Other than the group reading, there'll be another group reading soon, but last night wasn't a group reading. I was doing about like 5 to 10 minute readings for everyone who jumped on the Zoom. So I'll do that again. That was kind of fun. I liked it. I think you guys liked it too. So, all right, guys, I'll catch you later. All right.